Ancient astronauts? The Anunnaki of ancient Mesopotamia. The Anunnaki were powerful gods. They were worshipped by the ancient Mesopotamians. These people lived in a land between two rivers. These rivers were the Tigris and Euphrates. We know them today as the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. The Anunnaki were more than just gods. They represented the forces of nature. They controlled the heavens, the earth, and even the underworld. Their stories are found on clay tablets. These tablets are filled with myths and legends. They tell us how the Anunnaki shaped the world, and they tell us how they interacted with humans. From the heavens they came. The Anunnaki's cosmic origins. The Anunnaki were not always earthbound deities. In the ancient texts and myths of Mesopotamia, they were described as powerful beings who originated from the stars. They were originally associated with the heavens, often depicted as celestial beings who governed the skies and the stars. The name Anunnaki itself reflects this celestial connection. It is derived from the Sumerian words Anu, meaning sky, and Na, meaning offspring. It is often translated as offspring of An, with An representing the sky god. An was considered the supreme deity, the father of the gods and the ruler of the heavens. They were believed to descend from the sky, bringing with them divine knowledge and wisdom. They brought knowledge and civilization to the early humans. This included advancements in agriculture, writing, and architecture. Over time, their influence expanded. They became integral to the development of Mesopotamian society. They became associated with earthly matters like agriculture, water, and even the underworld. Their roles evolved as human understanding of the world grew. This transition from celestial to terrestrial and chthonic realms reflects the evolving cosmology of the Mesopotamians. It shows how their deities adapted to the changing needs and knowledge of the people. It shows how their understanding of the universe became more complex. The Anunnaki's journey from the stars to the earth mirrors humanity's own quest for knowledge and understanding of the cosmos. Lords of earth and underworld, the Anunnaki's expanding domain. These ancient deities, revered and feared, held sway over the very fabric of Mesopotamian life. As the Mesopotamian civilization flourished, the Anunnaki's influence grew. Their presence was felt in every corner of society, from the grand ziggurats that pierced the sky to the bustling markets below. They became deeply involved in the affairs of humans. The Anunnaki were not distant deities. They walked among the people, guiding and sometimes manipulating their destinies. They were no longer just celestial beings. Their roles expanded beyond the heavens, intertwining with the very essence of human existence. They were now rulers of the earth and the underworld. Their dominion extended to the palaces of kings and the tombs of the dead, influencing both the living and the departed. Each Anunnaki god and goddess was given specific domains. These domains were not just symbolic. They represented real power over the elements and human endeavors. They had control over different aspects of nature and human life. From the fertility of the soil to the flow of rivers, their influence was omnipresent. For example, Enki, the god of wisdom and water, played a crucial role in shaping human destiny. His knowledge and control over water were vital for agriculture and survival. Inanna, the goddess of love and war, was both a powerful and capricious deity. Her dual nature influenced both the passions of love and the chaos of conflict. And Nergal, the god of the underworld, ruled over the realm of the dead. His domain was a place of mystery and fear, where the souls of the departed found their final resting place. Enki and the world order shaping the destiny of humanity. Enki was a prominent Anunnaki god. He was associated with wisdom, water, and creation. One of the most famous myths about Enki is Enki and the world order. This story highlights Enki's role in shaping the destiny of humanity. In this myth, Enki is tasked with organizing the world. He assigns roles to the other deities. He also creates humans from clay. He does this to help the gods with their work. Enki's actions in this myth demonstrate his intelligence and compassion. He is seen as a protector and benefactor of humanity. Section 5. The Enuma Elish, an epic tale of creation and cosmic conflict. This ancient text, written in cuneiform on 7 clay tablets, is one of the oldest known stories of creation. The Enuma Elish is the Babylonian creation myth. It was recited during the New Year festival to honor the god Marduk. It tells the story of the birth of the gods and the creation of the world. The narrative begins with the primordial entities, Apsu and Tiamat, who represent the fresh and salt waters. The Anunnaki play a central role in this epic tale. These deities are the offspring of Apsu and Tiamat, and they form the first generation of gods. The story begins with Apsu, the god of fresh water, and Tiamat, the goddess of salt water. Their union brings forth the younger gods, who are vibrant and full of energy. They give birth to the first generation of gods, who are the Anunnaki. These gods, however, disturb the peace of Apsu and Tiamat with their clamor and restlessness. Conflict arises between the generations. Apsu, seeking to restore tranquility, plans to destroy the younger gods, but his plan is thwarted. Marduk, a storm god and a later addition to the Anunnaki, rises to prominence. He is endowed with extraordinary powers and becomes the champion of the younger gods. He defeats Tiamat in a cosmic battle. This battle is a pivotal moment in the myth, symbolizing the triumph of order over chaos. From her remains he creates the heavens and the earth. Tiamat's body is split into two, forming the sky and the land, thus shaping the world as we know it. Marduk then establishes order in the cosmos. He organizes the celestial bodies and sets the laws of nature, ensuring stability and harmony. He becomes the king of the gods. Marduk's ascension marks the culmination of the Enuma Elish, celebrating his supreme authority and the establishment of cosmic order. Section 6. The Epic of Gilgamesh. Encounters with the divine Anunnaki. The Epic of Gilgamesh is one of the oldest surviving works of literature. It tells the story of Gilgamesh, the king of Uruk. Gilgamesh is 2/3 god and 1/3 human. He embarks on a quest for immortality after the death of his friend Enkidu. Throughout his journey, Gilgamesh encounters several Anunnaki deities. He seeks their guidance and wisdom. He even meets Utnapishtim, a man granted immortality by the gods. These encounters highlight the Anunnaki's role in human affairs. They show their power over life and death. Section 7. Masters of Fate. The Anunnaki's influence on human destiny. The Anunnaki weren't just creators and rulers, they were also the ultimate arbiters of fate. The ancient Mesopotamians believed that these gods held the strings of human destiny. They determined the course of people's lives. From the moment of birth to the day of death, every aspect of a person's life was believed to be influenced by the Anunnaki. Success, failure, health, sickness, love, loss, all were seen as gifts or punishments bestowed by these powerful deities. This belief fostered a sense of dependence on the Anunnaki. It encouraged rituals and offerings to appease them. Section 8. Judging the Dead. The Anunnaki's role in the afterlife. The Anunnaki's influence extended beyond the mortal realm. They played a significant role in the Mesopotamian underworld. This is the realm of the dead. When people died, they were believed to enter the underworld, also known as Irkalla. Here they faced judgment by the Anunnaki. The fate of the deceased depended on how they had lived their lives and how they were judged by these underworld deities. This belief in the Anunnaki's continued involvement after death underscores their pervasive presence in Mesopotamian cosmology. Section 9. Individual cults. Worshipping the Anunnaki pantheon. While the Anunnaki were recognized as a group, each deity had their own distinct personality and domain. They weren't worshipped collectively. Instead, each god and goddess had their own individual cults. People would pray to specific deities based on their needs and desires. For instance, farmers might appeal to Inanna for fertility and abundance in their crops. Warriors might seek the favor of Ninurta, the god of war, for victory in battle. This individual worship of the Anunnaki highlights their specialized roles and the personal connection people felt with them. Section 10. Legacy of the Anunnaki echoes in history and imagination. The Anunnaki, with their profound influence on Mesopotamian civilization, have left an indelible mark on history and imagination. Their stories, passed down through generations, continue to fascinate us. From ancient texts to modern interpretations, the Anunnaki continue to inspire awe and wonder. They provide a glimpse into the beliefs and practices of a civilization that thrived millennia ago. Their legacy reminds us of the enduring power of mythology and its ability to connect us to the past.